Hey, what's going on, guys? So I am at the airfield. I'm about to go for another flight today. I'm almost ready to take my pilot's exam. I'm just working on it every day as much as I can. Anyway, I had a thought I wanted to share with you that will hopefully help you in your journey to build wealth. A lot of us are in the habit of telling our kids that they have to leave by the age of 18. And that's how I grew up. That's how a lot of people grew up. When I was a kid, my father told me, you got three choices. You can either get a job, go to the military, or go to college. I chose to go to college, even though I wasn't really a fit for college. College ended up working out. Now I'm a finance professor. Now, here's the thing. I think that model could be tweaked a little bit. I do believe strongly still that children should have responsibility at 18, but moving out of the house isn't completely necessary. A child that stays at home can do a couple things. Number one, if you have a small business or you're thinking about starting one, well, guess what? Kids can be low-cost labor. They can help you get things done, especially in the beginning stages of your business when you don't have a lot of funding, a lot of money to spend on hiring new people, especially people who don't know you and you don't know them. But then the second piece is that if they're in the house, maybe you either, if they are working for someone else, they can pay some small amount of rent that is, far less than what people are trying to struggle and pay now. A lot of young people are having a hard time. They either can't survive or they are stuck in debt for the rest of their lives because rent has gone way up and wages have not gone up. So effectively, if you let your kids stay with you and pay, say, I don't know, $300 a month in rent, as opposed to moving out and paying $2,000 or $1,500 a month in rent, then that will allow you to have a little extra money in the house. Two, you can bond with them a little more. Three, while you're bonding, you can also teach them. Four, they can help you work on the business, things like that. And then five, most importantly, they're not being drowned financially. They're able to save their money. Maybe you require them to save, or you say, give me $500 a month, and half of that I'm going to put into an investment account for you. The other half I'm just going to keep because this is my house. Whatever you want to do, I think that's fine because there are bills to pay, and I think it's okay to ask them to chip in. The more families chip in, the better off they are. In fact, in my new book, The 10 Commandments of Black Economic Power, I talk about that, about how the family is sort of an unutilized wealth hack. That if you structure it properly, it can actually make it much easier for you to get ahead financially, as opposed to the rugged individualism that's taught, throughout our society. Every man for himself, every woman for himself or herself. That's kind of tough to do. So just sort of be creative and don't be afraid to be different. Just make sure that it makes sense. Make sure your kids still getting the responsibility training that they need. Make sure that they're still, being set up for the future. They're setting themselves up for the future too. Don't do it all for them. You can't do that because you're going to make them weak. You're going to make them fail. You're going to make them stumble later on. But at the same time, if you have standards and they submit to the standards and everybody's pitching in, I think it could be a great move for the whole family, not just for them. So anyway, my name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. Please hit the thumbs up button. My website's boycewatkins.com. And if you'd like for me to text you Dr. Boyce profit alerts on stocks that I'm buying from my own portfolio, just text the word stock to 31996. I'll see you guys soon. I'm about to go hit the air. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.